Well, they're four very different people, you know, with different cultural backgrounds.
There are four strong characters in this group, and yeah, you all have to give and take, you know.
Obviously, speaking about the other guys is very difficult. More when they're not here, obviously. But I must say, we after this 1.5 year, we can say we are very close, and our relationship is really like family, like brothers. We have a lot of discussions because obviously we have discussions, because even if we didn't have any discussions, it would be boring.
Well, I think it's really hard to define, you know, what's an American and what's a Swiss, but generally, I mean, Ulrich likes everything, you know, very tied up, very on time. That's his mind, that's his philosophy. So I guess it's a bit Swiss. I don't want to offend anyone. I don't know any other Swiss, but this is the feeling that I have.
His face tells you everything about him. He's an incredibly kind, loyal, nice person.
Ulrich is very Swiss. It's very, hello, yeah, that's it. We must be in time, we must be here and there. Even if he has a fantastic humor.
He's very trusting. He wasn't in the beginning. I mean, he was the one who said to me, Simon, if I don't like what you've recorded, I don't want to be a part of this. And I said, no, I respect that, because I don't want you to go along with it unless you love it.
I was really skeptical, because I thought first, yeah, but that is not gonna work, you know. He played me a couple of songs, and I really asked him, but you want me to sing those with my lyric classical voice singing? He said, yeah, absolutely, that's why I invited you and not some pop singer, you know. Okay, I said, I can try that.
Very, very nice guy. You know, he's sincere. He's terrific. Sebastian, I always think of him as the playboy of the group. He's like a sort of a 1950s, 1960s, you know, French film star.
Sebastian is so unbelievably stereotypically French, at least from an American's point of view.
We have such a different temperament, such a different thought about everything. I must say, Sebastian is more sensible.
Bags of charisma, very charming guy, very good voice, much better voice than even he knows.
They said a lot of things as me being French, that we are very moody, or we don't speak a lot of languages, which is the case, you can tell.
Yeah, and I can go out for dinner with Sebastian as a friend, and it won't be record company artist. He's just a good, cool guy.
It's pretty much what I know from him, except that he's very cool, and when we go out, we have lots of fun.
If you're talking to Sebastian and Carlos, it's just about girls, nightclubs, having a great time.
I like very much going out by night. I like very much exploring all the nightclubs in every different city that we arrive. So I must say I go maybe each night out more with Sebastian, because maybe because we are more close to French in Spain. They are more Mediterranean than maybe Switzerland and America.
Carlos, the very first day I met him, as if I knew him for 20 years. You know, Carlos is, everything about him is up front. If he doesn't like something, he'll say it straight away. And that's what I love about him. He is one of the most comfortable people to be around I've ever met in my life.
When I just met him, he was such a nice guy, such a normal guy. So I was impressed. I mean, impressed in the way that he was so cool speaking and everything. So it was a great experience to meet him. And I must say, after knowing him much better now, it's a fantastic relationship. He was never nasty to us. He was, well, he's fantastic.
Carlos, for example, as being a Spaniard, he is very outgoing, you know. He's kind of loud, he takes space when he comes somewhere, and that's also the way he sings.
He responds very fast to things, and but he's very natural in this way.
He is everything I wanted with this group, which is this sort of Latin flair. It's exciting to watch him perform.
And David is like a tall guy, but he's like a baby. It's like a baby bear.
David was the hardest one for me to get to know. I think David was more suspicious than the others.
I did know who he was. I mean, I had seen American Idol. I had seen a few episodes of the first season.
I think he came from, you know, again, a very serious classical background, was very serious about being, you know, a huge operatic singer.
To be honest, I thought he was absolutely hilarious. I really enjoyed how every week he came up with new ways to say the same thing. You suck.
Comes into the world of record companies and thinks, you know, we're here to make everything stupid.
I didn't know that he was involved in the putting together of Il Divo until after I had been invited to join the band. And then when I did find out he was behind it, I thought, okay, this is a lot bigger scope and scale than anything that I've conceived of prior.
I think David has one of those voices where in a few years' time you'll really appreciate what a great singer he is. When David is on it, he is fantastic. Just amazing.